Search efforts have resumed this morning, and here are the most recent updates in the catastrophic flood that took place in Texas, claiming 51 lives and 27 little girls are still missing from Camp Mystic. The floodwaters have largely receded now in central Texas, and they were previously in a drought, so they're saying the lakes had plenty of room left over to receive all the floodwater. The Guadalupe River, which rose more than 20 feet in less than 2 hours, has now gone back down to its pre-flood stages. It's about a foot or two higher than it normally is, but well below flooding. So this whole area is typically flood prone, and they actually nicknamed it Flash Flood Alley. And there's a number of reasons for that. A meteorologist was interviewed and he said much of Kerr County is very rugged and also rural, which makes it easy for people to get trapped by waterways, unfortunately. He also said that part of the problem with the river is that it does not have a mud bottom. It actually has limestone, which does not absorb water. It's typically very beautiful and tranquil, which of course attracts a lot of people to the area. This flash flood has absolutely devastated the area, and unfortunately there were camps in session at this time. Search and rescue teams are still working to find survivors, and it's a rush against the clock right now. There are currently 27 children still missing from one camp in particular. Camp Mystic, which is located right along the river, has 27 young girls missing currently. It is a private Christian camp, girls only, and they had over 700 campers. Now, the majority were able to flee and get to higher ground, but it seems like the cabins that were close to the river were hit the hardest. The water is said to have come up and basically scooped out the inside of these cabins. The result is absolutely devastating. Now, this is one of the camps that did not lose its walls, so a lot of the items remained inside, but you can take a look at the back wall to see how high the water did rise. This is a close-up of one of the cabin walls, and you can see the water was almost to the top of the doorway. This is a picture outside of a different location, and again, you can see how high the floodwaters rose. Now that the waters have begun to recede, people are getting pictures of where some of the debris ended up and what it looks like. This is a picture of some of the debris that is on a bridge that actually goes over the river itself. Search and Rescue said they now have volunteers coming from at least 8 different states. They're driving 8 to 10 hours to come help with the search and rescue efforts. 51 was the count this morning of how many people have lost their lives in this catastrophic flood. More than 850 people have been rescued from Kerr County alone. Texas game wardens say that they airlifted 302 people in a search and rescue operation that included 158 off-road vehicles, 37 boats, 10 search and rescue teams, 2 helicopters, rescue swimmers, and 16 drones, not to mention the numerous volunteers that have arrived.